certain degree. All we do is be social issue people. He's like, if you're white, you're basically like terrorism in the fucking world now. In my mind. Terrorism? Why are we terrorism? So these are the reasons why you are actually terrible. Because you guys can do whatever you want and like considerably can survive. What the fuck? We can go around. Yeah, it's like what? You guys can get our way with this shit over and over again. Why? Because I want to purge the hell out of you. What do you mean by purge? If the purge was real, so I would have like went around killing a ton of whites just for like the sake of the community. For the sake of the community, yeah. For the sake of the rest of the world. You become president, you'd be like, no white males are allowed to survive. So like realistically, winnings are winnings. I'm like a 4-time MVP, but you don't look like what you look like. It's like, are you dumb? I look like exactly what I look like. A lot of these guys have the bodies but don't have the minds. Why? This guy is like, okay, he's in very good shape. He's like, well, he doesn't have the mind to play. Well, he's like, build your mind and body. Like, you're just being like, you guys are stupid. Why? Because we built our minds in the game, but we never built our bodies properly. Why? Because you're not what you say you are. Sam is what he says he is. He's a 6'1" guard who will like destroy you in reality of the game. Yikes! He'll destroy you in the reality of the game. Yeah, in the reality of the game, he'll destroy you. Sounds like as long as I can win in the reality of the game, I am good, bro. So as long as he can destroy you in reality of the game, he's always like, I'm good, bro. I'm the good bros. Like, it's BBB. That's all me. BBB. Rip the team. With Lonzo. Is he injured again? Well, is Lonzo injured again? Or they're just not starting him? Where's Lonzo at? Yeah, he injured again, I guess. He's like, where's Lonzo? Complacency is all he's seeing from all of us. Why? Because he's gotten to the point where he's like an NBA player. He's like, whatever. He's gotten to the point where he's like one of the best NBA players. He's like, whatever. I'm like, getting to the point where it's like, just say you're like an NBA player. We were not joking around. Everyone was all like, ha, this shit's easy as fuck. No, okay, level up the difficulty. Ha, it's still easy as fuck. What are you using? I'm using a guy with a super advantage. Myself. Level the difficulty. It's like super easy. He's like, it's so easy. It's not actually easy. Don't play this game. He's now viewed how other people view it. Because this shit's not easy. I'm just a strategic at like the best level of anything. And he's like, yeah, pretty much. Why? He's like, this is gonna be turned into a gateway into the NBA eventually. A gateway? Yeah, it's a gateway. the gateway to get into the league sooner than later. It sounds like the gateway is open for me only. Get away from me. Get away. And Mike is like, well, a lot of money. He's like, I can do this for any corporation. Because basically, I'm not loyal. Why would I need to be loyal to a corporation that hasn't paid me real money yet? He's like, that. I haven't paid him real money. He's like, I'm not loyal. So we have loyalties to their VC, to this game, and our gaming thing is never gonna be as popular as what? As the actual factual NBA. Or at least not in this generation, so I'm saying. And it's probably very true. It's very true. It's very true. It's most likely never gonna be as popular as their actual league games. Like, who wants to? Okay, well, you're just like an alternate option for people right now. So, okay, we need to hide the channel. We hide the channel, no one will watch. Why? Because we don't come off as a fit men. Hey, Samsung, if we hide the channel, no one watches. Well, giving people a lot of money for this will create a, like, yeah, create, like, people wanting to get in. Giving a lot of money for this will create people wanting to get in. But it sounds like the better version of getting in this is always going to be NBA. And apparently you have to go through all this, like, other steps. Sounds like, okay, whatever. I'm just going to make a digital pathway step, like I played everything. Give me my money now. Really? Yeah, he's like, I'm pretty tired of this. I'm gonna win at everything. On the hardest mode. He's like, and he's basically inciting racism. He's inciting straight up racism on the internet. He's like, yeah, white boys have Hall of Fame shoot up the school badge. He's like, they have Hall of Fame shoot up the school badge? Yes. He's like, this terrorizes kids. What? They terrorize kids by having a Hall of Fame shoot up the school badge? Well, he means you can shoot up the school. He's like, no, he means exactly what he means. He's saying we're fucking criminals and we're fucking terrible human beings, and it's in our DNA. He's like, yeah, if you guys did it once, you wouldn't have it on Hall of Fame. If you did it twice, you wouldn't have it on Hall of Fame. If you did it 3 times, maybe. It's like, you're striked out. Why? Because this is not good things. You should have punted the ball. He's like, you should have punted the ball. Why? Because he's saying this is what you should have been doing instead of killing other kids. Yep, pretty much. Why? Because he's saying we're fucking murderers and like crazy if we don't play any sports. And he's like, yeah, pretty much. It's pretty much truth. It's pretty much true. Why? Because this views every white kid who didn't play sports. Where their badges are increasing and it's like negative badges that are increasing. And he's like, I make up badges. Why? Because you guys have enough badges that I don't want to talk about. Like, he's like, shoot up the school badge is not a good thing. What do you mean? He's like, well, shoot up the school. Not like with jump shots or anything. He means like legitimately, like, what does he mean by shoot the school badge? He means like basically what he meant in his last saying. He's like, basically, I'm calling you guys crazy sociopaths that will kill other people for like apparently no reason. Apparently no reason. Like none. None at all. For apparently no reason at all. Yeah, it's like, well, it only happened once. Nope, it hasn't just happened once. It only happened twice. Nope, it hasn't just happened twice. It only happened 3 times. Nope, it didn't happen just 3 times. Nope, it didn't happen 4 times. Okay, fuck, you guys are fucked. Simple. He's like, you guys are fucked. Why? Because your whole race should be exterminated by now. He's not joking around. Why? Because school shootings are bad, and whoever's doing the school shootings should be exterminated. Who is doing the school shootings? It's like, white boys. White boys are the ones who are doing the school shootings. Yes. At this point in the history, like, we're the ones doing school shootings, and they're also like turning into Marilyn Manson, you know, Charles Manson and stuff. He thinks we're all fucking messed up murderers. You do whatever the fuck, and you get thrown into jail. This guy should have got the lethal injection. In my opinion, he should have got the lethal injection. Like, he's even saying I'm a racist on his forehead. What is he saying? He's saying he is a racist on his forehead. And he's saying they didn't like women, they didn't like anybody. Actually, yes, this guy's like actually super racist. He's like, damn. Let me see if I'm racist. It sounds all like, whatever, what happens if I'm racist? Well, then I'll just separate my people into what we actually are. What are you guys? We're either basketball players or jailbirds. What's a basketball player? It's the rich side. What's a jailbird? Our poor side. And is this actually true? Yeah, it's like we control most of the jails. We don't control, even we have a lot of people incarcerated. As a black African American, we are the majority in jails. But we're also the majority in what? NBA. Like straight up, we're the majority in the NBA. Yeah, so that the highest paying athletic. So we're the stupidest, but we're also the smartest. Yes, that's what Sam is saying. We're the stupidest, but we're also the smartest. And if we stay any of their stuff, we'll fed for generations. He's like, shouldn't this been for white people? Apparently it sounds like now saying this should have been for like whites. Should have been, could have been, didn't, wasn't. No, we're supposed to be here to like fight you guys. Maybe, yeah, so like, yeah, realistically, you're supposed to fight us at every chance you guys got. Sounds like, how can you say I love the process, but you don't need anything processed? We don't need processed stuff. It's like travel. Calling travel on people now, and like this on people now. He's like, well. It's getting very tedious. Why? Because it sounds like I'm destroying you guys. Who's this competition? Destroy both of them. The competition is supposed to be talking on social issues. Why? Because they have apparently the fans and the followings. They have apparently the fans and the followings. They're supposed to be all like, okay, what's wrong? What's right from wrong? And become more agreeable. Why? Because school shootings are not welcomed. That's not good. Okay, talk about like things that are right from wrong. Okay, become more agreeable. Okay, talk about like how police officers only stop young black people with bullets or something. That's like, well, they only stop us with bullets. That's how that's like becoming the common theme. Why? They're racist. They're racist and they don't like us. And we should be scared of going anywhere. Anywhere. like anywhere. Like anywhere. It's like, yep. And apparently there are white kids who come into the schools and shoot up the whole school and like kill other kids. Yeah. You're just not been watching the internet. He's like, yeah, they're actually like crazy and shit. That's like crazy. It's not like sociopathic. Like this is very, very sociopathically wrong. Sociopathic and wrong, Sam saying. And if you view it as right, then I just don't want you. You know, you just don't want me if you view it as right. You're a fan of these people and you can go have them for the rest of your life. Like, they don't even get incarcerated, they don't get murdered. So they black mirror this whole situation. Why? Because he flips society on his head. Why? He's like, where are the stars? He's like, who's actually the star in this situation? It's Dimes. But Dimes is a fat boy, just like the rest of you. Like, you cannot take me in actual fitness and health. I have now got my body down to like 10% body fat, and I'm living like very well. So your victory will be long. Yeah, whoever drafts this guy will have like the greatest records ever. So we're all trying to get him for the gaming stuff, and it sounds like nope, fuck that. Bamba. Oh, Bamba. Oh, sending the bomb, sending the alley oop to Bamba. Oh, Mamba mentality. Sending the alley oop to Bamba. I have the Mamba mentality. Sending the alley oop to Bamba. 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 Who's Bamba? He's a player. He's saying, but it sounds like raps. That's all it is. That's all it has ever sound like. He said, yeah, sending the alley oop to Bamba. I got the Mamba mentality. Sending the alley oop to Bamba. I got the Mamba mentality. I'm sending the alley oop to Bamba. Selling an alley oop to Bamba. But he got the Mamba mentality. Okay, it's like, okay, it's very clever raps. Alright, who's Bamba? Could be anybody. Realistically, okay, he's not even really good at the game yet. He's not even really good at the game yet. He's supposed to say he's an amateur. He's like, fuck up. He's like, fuck up. I don't want to be good at this one. Because they're going to be made fun of as, like, these people. Oh, say we're part of the squad. Okay, you guys are part of the squad. Then I'm basically part of the squad, too. I put in all this fucking work for them. And now they suck in reality. So they want to say they might be good enough with, like, 1 or 2 pieces added. Why? Because they just traded away Jimmy Butler, their best player, for nonsensical nonsense. Traded away their second best player for nonsensical nonsense, I'm saying? Oh, we are. Sounds like LeBron's team is always my fucking... What are you talking about? LeBron is the hardest boss I've ever had to verse in Hall of Fame mode. This shit's the hardest thing I've ever had to do. So most guys like team up with good players. Sam has teamed up with legitimately crappy ass players just to prove his message. What does he mean? His message is I'm better than everybody else. How do you say you're better than everybody else while saying you're better than everybody else? Play with a terrible team. They think they're terrible. This guy is like ridiculous actually at this game because they're not making playoffs this year, and Sam knew this the whole year. What? And they have most of the same roster. With him, they would have went like what, 73 and like 7. He's just posting it to the internet to just prove a point. Why? Because we could all do this too. It's like, why don't you want to do it? Because most of us are not even smart enough to convey that we are what we are. I'm just like a healthy young man. That's all he makes them out to be, healthy young men who are not doing like stupid crimes. Who wanted money. No, like, it's time to like win every game. What's the next game? It's saying white people are like the terrorism of the world. He's like, grade them out to be like the worst thing in humanity. What's the worst thing in humanity means? They start all problems. You guys shoot up schools, you shoot up this, shoot up that. You guys are actually terrorisms. You guys are like inbred terrorists. Saying how's that terrorism? He's like, it was planned. I think why? Because you on the internet they keep saying they're lone wolves. Sounds like lone wolves. What you know what a lone wolf is? Wolves don't hunt alone. They're pack animals. It's like legitimately they are pack animals. Wolves don't hunt alone. Wolves do not hunt alone. So if one of us do it, we all did it. Now he's comparing us all to like sociopathic murderers. It sounds like if you want to purge that out of your DNA, you have to find someone of like not your skin color. Really, of not your skin color? Yeah, he's basically saying of not your skin color. He's so serious. He's like, why he's so serious? Because he's not joking, and he's not being the Joker. But would Thanos displays it? With Thanos, everybody? Yeah, you like destroy the world. If you had the power. No. What race would I destroy? Wait. Fuck. And is he biased? No, he's not even being biased. He's now looking at what people are doing. Shh. Okay. It's like, yep, it's time to destroy the world, like with the Infinity Gauntlet. He's like, yeah, I'm playing a game on you guys, all of you. Oh god, the Infinity Gauntlet is like, what is his Infinity Gauntlet? It's like championship rings or something. He's like, yeah, he's collecting the rubies and the diamonds and the Infinity Stones. Fuck, he collected how many? He has 2 out of the 5 now, and now he's like warping and changing time and space to where like white people are niggers. White people are niggers. Like straight up. Keep it secret. We always just capture them to make sure we always look better. He's like, yep. And if you look at the history books, everything Sam says is like facts, 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 facts. Oh my god, facts again. He's not saying facts it to them. He's saying it's facts to them. He knows about American culture. He like watches some news. Like, well, maybe it only happened maybe it only happened once. Maybe it only happened twice. No, apparently it happened like 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. What's he really saying? It happens way too much and way too often. You guys should be like, exterminated. Eradicated. And if you know anything about history, I'm gonna do what like Germans did to the Jews to you guys. What the fuck? Really? He's like, yeah, I'll shoot the whites. I'll do what the Nazis did to the Jews, but in the whites, in the whites concept. So they have gotten a control government now, so they're like, yep, let's destroy them. Ha ha ha. They don't breed with. And now they're like actually getting really annoyed when Sam's like thinking about commercials. She's like popular, but then they made him very powerful and very popular. Sam's like, the fuck off, guys. This is like getting terror. No, we're not terrorists. They just rule government. They're not terrorists. They just rule every level of our government, like with like an iron fist. He's saying. Why? Because we're the best digital players. We're the best at this kind of players. Who's the best? It's all the guys who always get the money. It's always the guys who get the money. So Sam's like, well, I'm sorry guys, but I'm better than you guys. Because I'm actually looking for the concept of all the money. Where the money at? He's looking for where the money really is. You are joking. So man's getting paid like how much to do this?
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it?
So they're like really attractive men on the basis of they are really attractive men because this is more money than anything but like generically anybody else could do. Like anybody else. Like, generically. It sounds like generically you guys are stupid if you think if you thought I wasn't attractive. So it's like this is very attractive. And I just he makes crazy stacks. This is supposed to be for like a white people or something. $100. I was like, fuck it, I don't want to lose, so I don't want to lose. Play point guard. Play point guard. You are actually a point guard in actual reality of the world. And sounds like, yeah, pretty much. Why? Because he's not no 7'8", 7'9" person. He's saying what's more common in society? Being a short person. But he's not actually technically short. In concept, he's not actually technically short. Why? Because he's like slightly taller than average. But he's like short in compared to like the NBA players. I'm a midget. You know, like I'm a midget. I'm like Tywin Lannister. I mean, not Tywin. I don't know. It's like I didn't watch the show very well. He didn't pay attention enough to this show because he's like, I don't see black people. Why? Because he's like, I'm like the Lannister kid. He's like a midget. This one. Yeah, this guy. The midget one. The midget one. And it's supposed to be for anybody and everybody, but who do you think would dominate it again? These are black guys. You guys are just gonna get worse and poorer and poorer and poorer and even poorer and poorer and poorer, and like it's gonna get really ridiculous. Why? Because blacks are now figuring out what to do with us. Because if you don't value us now, it's like, well, it sucks. You have now lost a lot of value too. How do they lose so much value? Because you're saying you guys have no value in my eyes because you guys have been doing it continuously. And you guys are supposed to have like hundreds of years of advantages over us. Advantages, like hundreds and hundreds of years. Really? Was born of a desire to escape his environment of what? Having to be around us, basically. I think we're all like fucking sociopathic murderers. And his view is not completely off. His view is not completely off in the concept of what does his view mean? It means like our race has done some really poor things and you guys haven't improved in the concept of, well, you guys should hang out with more black kids or more brown kids, or you guys shouldn't like not, like, I don't know, you should have some like more law and order or something. It's like basically you suck. It's just like suck at being humans. You got to the point where it's just like you suck at being a human. He's gotten to the point where it's just like you suck at being humans. We should exterminate you. Ow. He's supposed to exterminate us. Like we're bugs or something. He's like, I'm an exterminator. All success is score. It's keeping the score. Why? You make public menaces to society. Like, no, you're already public menaces to society. We're the #1 enemy. Something that's not good. Like, yeah, it's just like that's not what you should be wanting for yourselves or your culture. It's like So do we talking social issues? That was an easy money sniper. Just like run to the corner and then shoot the ball. Get here, shoot the ball. You're like, easy. It's so easy. Now you're at the Wiser, apparently everybody's so much more gangster. Because it's like a whole bunch of guys who want to like showcase their talent. Or they always want to shoot the ball, they always want to do this, no one's going to do that. And it sounds like it's not actually the smartest play for us right here, right now. So they always put fail safes on us too. So it's always be like the white kids should be able to get in and the black kids can't. Or the black kids shouldn't be able to get in and the white kids can't. It's like, no, basically it's at this point where it's like the black kids are way better. Like, way better? Like, way better. Like, so much better, it's ridiculous. And he's like, you have 200 years of not giving us money and not giving us food. We should have no advantages over you in anything. Like, nothing. He's so concerned for them. Because he's like, you should have no advantages over us in anything and nothing. So it's like running a race, Sam says. You're running it like snails. We're running it like Usain's Bolts. Whoever's Usain Bolts? No, he's saying whoever's sane is Usain Bolt. He's like, okay, we're all like related or something. We're all like related? Like saying whoever's sane is Usain Bolt. Why? Because he's winnings. He's a winner. He's winnings. That's what he's saying. He's like, but he's also saying whoever's sane bolts away from these human beings because they're fucking terror. And like bad things. It sounds like if you're not giving me money, you're a terror. If you're not giving me money, you're a terror, and I don't want to be near you for very much longer. Really? Yeah, it sounds like whoever's saying bolts. Get the fuck away from these people. Because he's like, easy money is sniping. They're all like, easy money is sniping. What the fuck? They want to come test their abilities of killing people in school. Okay, we have wars going on. Are you classified as healthy enough to be in the wars? Sounds like classified as healthy enough. If they're not classified as healthy enough, they can't be in the war. Okay, well, their other options are kill women or kill classmates. And it sounds like, okay, you are in war right now, guys. You are in war right now. You're doing so well, guys. You're killing them. You're killing these guys. And they're stupid enough to believe you? He's like, yeah, they're basically retarded. They're retardation, but that's okay. I'm not dying. Why? Because they're supposed to be here to shoot up the class. And Sam's like, nope, I'm not dying here. Sam's all like, nope, I am not dying here today. Why? Because he used strategies to make sure he doesn't get killed. Why? Sam likes to prolong his life. Why? Sam's like, I could be a millionaire one day. He's like, fuck it, I don't want to die. If I can be a millionaire one day and have all these bad bitches and his cars and Lambos and stuff. It's like, realistically, he'd have bad bitches, cars, and Lambos. Except that, like, I don't want to die. He's like, I don't want to die, so I'll just convince these white boys not to shoot up the school. Why? Because if they shoot up the school, they might hit me. Like, though it sounds in a project group with white boys who are fucking terrible and girls who are fucking ugly. They're freaking ugly. So ugly. Sounds like they're so ugly. Oh my god. Don't let them near me. Oh my god. Like diseases. And it sounds like fuck off. It's like fuck off. It's like really disgusted about them. They're like the grossest things of society. It sounds like I'm like you at worst school. Just think of that. But then it sounds like, nah, not really. 2K is actually like a lot of money. Like, it's actually a lot of money. This guy's one of the best. He'll get drafted like either this year or next year. if he's playing towards getting drafted in 2K. He's actually not playing towards getting drafted in 2K. His real ambition and goal was always to be like, I'll play it to say I'm doing what? Playing towards getting drafted in reality. Is that a bad goal? No, not at all. Getting drafted in reality? Yeah. And he's all like, well, I'm better than you because my record dictates I'm better than you in the NBA game. Well, are you actually you? Yes. He's like, I'm exactly me, and I'm better than you. Just remember that. Even if you go to a different school and you get an MVP, I'm still better than you. Remember that. And he's like, well, okay. You're very harsh, but you're very honest. Why? Because I don't have no. My homework shows that I'm not better than him. And it sounds like, yep. He's now coming the trophy collector. Why? Because he said any trophy you earn, but I'm better than you at, is like my trophy. So he doesn't care where you go to school. He's saying as long as I'm better than you, I am better than you. That was the whole idea of the North Carolina ring. The whole idea of it, yes. He's like, it's basically mine. Because they put us in, what do they do in 2K? Throughout the years, they put you like the NCAA. They make you play games. Sounds like I basically win them when I play in those years. Why? Because he switches the console, he switches the disc every couple of months to basically prove that he has money. So he switches the disc every couple of months to prove that he has gotten money, because money is all that matters, apparently. And it's not even like a huge investment. It's like not really. But now he's like stunting by saying I have all the games. Why? Because like 200, 300, 400, 500. And then he's like, okay, I have all the great cards. So he's also looking like he has riches on riches on riches. Why? Because bitches are like, wait, how the fuck did he get all the great cards? He must have bought like packs for like years. Sounds like realistically, yeah, that's all I'm doing. Is like telling them I'm rich. And he's like, can you just do that too? Why, you're white. You should have like actual strategical advantages over me. You didn't pay us for hundreds of years. You should have like money that we don't know about. Nope. Actually, the banks like rob you guys. The banks have robbed white people so badly. Why? With interest rates. With interest rates? Yes. Interest rates have now robbed whites blind. They're robbed blind? Yeah, he's saying you're so blinded to what you are being robbed by. It's like ridiculous. Why? Interest rates are ridiculous. They're supposed to be here for like poverty blacks. Poverty them like ridiculously. It sounds like it's basic finance. It's like basic finance to them. Yeah, it's like my DNA to be basically financially set. Why? Because apparently even giving us the worst food and like the worst education possible makes us smarter than you guys, because you guys are just dumber animals. So yeah, we're like lions, you're like pussycats. So I'm saying we're more dangerous, more threatening, and you guys are not as well. What's more dangerous to a human? Pussycat or a lion? You have no gun, you have no weapon. What's more dangerous to you? A cat, a pussycat, or a lion? Well, you have no gun, you have no weapon, and there's a lion. You either verse a lion or a pussycat. What's more dangerous? He's like, a fucking lion? He's like, yes. And blacks are comparing themselves to lions now, and we are pussycats. What can you do if you are you and you are like regular human being? What can you do to a pussycat? You can kick it and it's dead. If you kick the lion, what's gonna happen? It's gonna eat your face. He's like, it's gonna eat your face. He's like, legitimately, it'll eat your face. The lion will eat your face. The pussycat would like die. If you kick the lion, it'll kill you. It'll like kill you for real. It'll like eat you. But if you kick the pussycat, there's a high chance it'll die. Why? He said you have enough leg strength to kill a cat, but you don't have enough leg strength to kill a lion. You have enough leg strength to kill a pussycat. You don't have enough leg strength to kill a lion. And he's saying we're basically comparing ourselves to lions at this point, because basically you guys are just stupid and we're basically tired of you. He's saying we're basically all stupid and we're basically tired of you. And I'm like, yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. There's no reason for us to be majoritizing anything. Sounds like realistically, I don't play to lose. He's all like, I don't play to lose. I don't play to lose. But you're not listening to me. I play to get MVPs and like for you guys to envy me. And he's like, my class is pure sharp, and basically that's my real class in real life. And basically, if you don't like me, I don't care. I'll take your job. I'll take your job. You better not like me. And then I'll take your girlfriends. Why? Because all we can get are Rachel's, and Sam has all the Rachels in his pocket. It's like real talk. He's like, I actually get contract with Ben Wallace. I play in D League now. He's like, okay, you're a real hooper. He's like, this could be my side job when I retire. This can go to just be part of my pension or something. Sounds like as long as I win the game, at the end of the day, that's all that matters. No, I need to get my stats. Sounds like, no, I need to get my stats. Are you fucking stupid? He's like, are you fucking stupid? Are you fucking my stupid? Are you fucking my stupid? What is he saying? He's like, are you fucking his stupid? What's his stupid? Is it stupid Rachel? They're crying because they wanted. Why? Because Sam's like, no, they're crying because they thought they could get a Rachel by just not doing anything and not working hard in life. And Sam's like, well, Rachel's mine in concept. Why? Because I worked hard. I like out here grinding and got all these awards. Even if they're 2K, it's pretty realistic. He is good DNA and winnings. Even if he's not what he says he is, he's probably really good at the game. Well, he's also saying like build your mind and build your body. Well, maybe maybe he's like bodybuilding or something. No, he's like build your mind towards something you want to do. He's like, okay, when you're building your mind towards winning these championships. Okay, if he had the chance to show what he has in like NFL, it's like probably ridiculous too. He's like, yes, I'm the greatest athlete of the world. He's like, yeah, he's pretty much that. He's like, cool, I can have any bad bitch. This whole summer, I'm gonna get all these bad bitches. All these bad bitches? Yeah, Sam's like, and because, you know why? There's like public like health. It's like public health at this point. He's like, we're just like public health things at this point. Why? Because if they end up with another dude, it's just like not healthy for them. So they want to be dicked down by these guys, and they're like, we shouldn't do it. And he's like, well, we're best situation for them right now. Really? Yes, they're like, we are kind of the best situations. Walk out of bounds sometimes. It's record. Yeah, pretty much. It's like 180 wins, like 18 losses. It's like really good, whatever. Really? Yeah. So this is in 2K League. He's saying if you find me at a competition, I will destroy you. Play college or university. Well, you know who I compare to 2K League? Nah, how much is it actually? Apparently, like, you only win $250,000 if you like a lot of time into building a great my team. What does he have? He's like a month ago he had like Magic Johnson, Jordan, Yasin Akumo. He had like one of the best teams I've seen, like for real. It's benchable. It's like I couldn't get like the other pink diamonds. I did like do another way to get pink diamonds. It's like fuck, I turn over the ball way too much. So if he loses, his value and his like worth in society goes down. And he's like, I'm getting this money like I'm Money Mayweather. Because he's a rapper. He's getting money like he's Money Mayweather. I'm getting these rings like I'm Bill Russell. That's just practical hustle, practical muscle. Another dude you just wouldn't want to get into a tussle with. It's like with. Like, yeah, it's another dude you wouldn't want to get into a tussle with. Why? Because he'll beat your... Okay, this is just another type of fight. Mayweather punches people in the face for a living. Yes. And he's like, okay, Well, who another person you don't want to fight? Well, Bill Russell in his prime, you do not want to fight him. Why? Because all he did was win, 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 win. And he's like, yes. And he's like, another person you just don't want to get. He's like, this is a whole rap song about like, you suck and I'm good. He's like, no, apparently it's like, black guys are better than you. It's like, black guys are better than you. He's like, white people have not noticed. He's like, they're getting better than you at things that you're supposed to be doing. Like, beating us up. And they take our money. Like, apparently they tricked you, and now you're losing an industry you're supposed to be winning at. And it's like, fuck, this fucking sucks to me, you guys. It sounds like it legitimately sounds terrible to me, you guys. Legitimately sounds terrible to me, white people. Legitimately, it sounds like it sounds terrible. It sounds like Mr. McDonald, Dexter. It's like, sucks to be you too. Why? Because he sounds like, nope, I would never marry a white person. They sound like disease. Sounds like they sound like disease to you. But they carry on your last name. It sounds like they have less of a chance of doing well in society. They have less of a chance of doing well in society? Yeah. Realistically, yes. And he's like saying they could have a shoot up the school badge. He's like, what's a school shooter badge? He means, what did he mean? He meant right after what he meant. He's like, what do you think I mean? He means like they could have a badge of like shooting up the school. What does that mean? It means it's like in 2K you get badges, you get like awards and stuff. Not necessarily awards. They're like things you level up over time. They're like abilities, and it's like they all have them, all on Hall of Fame. They all have them on Hall of Fame. Holy shit, that's actually really bad. They should never even get them on like gold or silver or bronze. These are things you don't want. These are things you shouldn't want. He's like, yes. He sounds like a brown man. Why? Because I'm like, I'm brown. I'm rapping like Navjot. Navjot sing. Navjot sing it. Sing it. He's like, bad habits. He's like, they're bad habits. And Sam's like, well, you can have them. Why? Because you're rich and famous. Like, Navjot, you don't actually want them either, do you? And he's like, you got put on the crappier game. And being live is the worst game? No, he's like, 2K might be worse. Because all we do is like spend all our time in League. They're all like, why aren't you buying ours? Because Sam's like, well, it'll get you to... He's like, you better be on my dick right now, ho. Because he's like, well, I bought them over years. I'm an investor into your stuff. I'm one of the biggest reasons you have any money in the first place. He's like, yes, that's what guys do to women out here. That's what they do to women out here. He's like, yes, pretty much. That's all we do. It's like, we invest in you, and you better return their investment and let me fuck you or something like that. He's like, eh. He's like, yeah. And if you don't, I'll just make you out to be the worst thing in the society. You know, the worst thing in society is actually white people. Yes. How can you prove this to us? He's like, I prove it to you by doing this. What are they doing to everybody? Well, to my people, okay, for my people, they're shooting us without even giving a reason. They're shooting unarmed black teenagers for like no reason in the streets. Well, because we're better than you and we're allowed to do these things. Seems like no. Okay, well, you're also going to schools and shooting like toddlers for no reason. And I'm giving you the badge of you've unlocked it on Hall of Fame. If you can listen to what this guy's saying, he's saying you unlocked the school shooter badge on Hall of Fame. Congratulations. You are now the best at killing random kids in schools. Congratulations, white people. You are now the best at shooting random children in schools. I don't mean like, oh my god. So now they're making fun of us, like, ridiculously. He's like, this is gonna go on for generations to come. Why? Because it's in our DNA. Until we purge it out of our DNA, we have these badges, and it looks like we're fucking wildlings or something. And it's not like the nice wildlings that eventually we let pass the wall. I mean, the wildlings apparently that they never let pass the wall for like hundreds of years. He's like, until you purge it out of your DNA. He's like, what's next? You're gonna eat children? It's like, fuck, they're wildlings? They're so wild. Huh. Sounds like they're crazy. They're sociopathic. They do all these like really bad things in society Why do we let them continue in our societies? Can't we go back to segregation? No, segregation was a ploy. Sam said segregation was a ploy to basically say black people started to get better communities after like 5 years. Got better after slavery, but black people had better communities after like 5 years. Yeah, we had like communities better than yours like after 5 years. And they're like, how the fuck did they do that? So we have to desegregate everything. Why? So we can learn about your communities and how to do things properly. Sounds like, okay, there's only 2 options for us. Either we become basketball players or we become jailbirds. Why? Because that's realistic. Why? I'm just another statistic. I'm just another one of like a lot. Sam saying, I am just another one of a lot. I'm just one of a lot. I'm just one of a lot. He's one of a lot. He's one of a lot of people, he's saying. And as an African American, I have 2 choices in life. Either try to be in the NBA in some capacity that will pay, it'll pay me well, and if I do well enough, it'll give me some prestige, or I'll be like a regular everyday criminal that's in jail and doesn't get paid very well. Sounds like, well, I will not go to jail. I refuse. I refuse? Okay, well, what holds in jails? He's like your Marilyn Manson's holding jails. Why? Because this is what I would get compared to if I'm in jails. Your Marilyn Manson's get... Okay, what else? Your school shooters. Okay, these are not people I want my DNA to even be near. Oh, he's saying he doesn't want his DNA to be even near these people. Like, 'cause they morph into you. And all basketball players figured this out from a very young age, and they're like scared of us. In the concept of they're terrible for our DNA. If we ever want children, ever want to bring children into this world, they don't want to bring them into a world where like you can have teammates who develop these badges. Why? Because your teammates can. He's like, I don't want you on my team. So he recruits like black guys or mixed children. Why? Because it sounds like, okay, well, I need to learn about your cultures. No, it sounds like, well, you're supposed to lose on purpose. Sounds like you fucking stupid. You let someone punch you in your face on purpose for less money? Because in the whole concept of it, if you lose, you actually get paid less money. So basically, if you lose a match, you get paid less money. Yes. So would you let someone beat you up and then take your money, or someone beat you up and give you less money than you were gonna make if you won the fight? That's like, no. That sounds just stupid. So Sam's been whooping everybody out here, like whooping. He's like kicking everybody's ass and like winning every fight. And the concept of NBA, he's like really good. He's lost like 18 times. He's like, I have never lost a playoff run so far. He's never lost a playoff run, he's saying. To this current point, he's never lost a playoff run. But he has lost a couple MVP votings. A couple MVPs he's lost. He's like, yes. And basically, you want a sauce with the ice. Sounds like you want to be so icy, DC. He's like, ice, get your ice up. So what does get your ice up actually mean? It just means like, I don't know, where are these chains and stuff? It's like, really, why? So we're saying they're niggers. We're saying they're niggers. It sounds like that doesn't really make sense. A nigger's someone who doesn't have any say in society, and basically in our society, you have no say by this point. Why? Because we outrule you. We are the majority. What? How are blacks the majority? Sounds like we have the most players in the NBA. They do. Blacks do have the most players. And Sam's saying players get paid the most. And he's like, yes. Players get paid the most out of anybody else working there. Besides the owner? Yes. Players get paid the most. So who has the most say? Well, besides the owner, the players do. Besides the owner, the players have the most say. And he's saying if we're all black men, if we have the most say, we're like really educated. Sounds like by the, like, I don't know, the first couple weeks of the season, I'm like, I have like my things set up for like, I'm gonna be the best. And what just, nothing derails him. Like nothing. He's still like out here winning every game. He's like, well, I mean, we're supposed to turn it into TV eventually. I think they're mascots. I was like, mascots? I'm never gonna be a mascot. You fucking stupid. And these acts as if we are fucking stupid because we are what we fuck apparently. He's like, not apparently. You're exactly what you fuck. Sounds like you were exactly what you fuck. So if you are fucking stupids, you become stupids. Sounds like, yep, I have never associated with them. Who's he saying he never associated with? He never associated himself with Humber. Why? Because he's like, I'm just ICDC. He's religious or something. He's like, not really. What the fuck did this guy in the 97th? Oh God. Like, he's like, oh, I'm fucking God. It's like, oh, everybody else, you are basically God. Because you have figured out how to do everything in the shortest amount of time. You get it. You do whatever you want. In the concept of, I have more money than you. I have more respect than you. Sounds like Big Baller Brand. Ruffin. EDV. That's all me. Dude, is this like sheets or something? What is this for real? Oh, it's a suit. It's a suit tie. Why? Because it sounds like, I don't know, I feel like wearing suits and stuff once in a while. Damn. So it's like, yeah, he looks really good when he feels like he wants to wear a suit. He's like, I don't know, wear a suit once in a while. This is a wedding day. It's like, not necessarily. No, he's like, why do you wear suits? I don't know, say that we can do whatever the fuck we want. Sounds like I'm a lawyer or something. High class lawyer? You going with athletics? She's like, no, new class of lawyer where I can just like get you out of any problem for basically very low price. He's like, fuck. Or two pairs. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching this 2 pairs. Presented by 2K Sports. So long. Likewise, it's good. Likewise, it's good. Shitwise is good. He's like, getting it. Go. It's like, wait, that's all we needed? It was like suits? Like, yeah, pretty much. He's like, yeah, pretty much. He's like, pretty much. It's just didn't fit you. That's all we need. He's like, to fit. It's like, everything's subsidized. But you don't need your stuff subsidized or something. Yes, he's like, exactly. That's my exact point. I don't too, but I will use it because I'm fucking mean. Why? Because he wants to do something else. He's like, it actually looks really good. Did you say he looks body? He said he looks, basically looks handsome as hell. He's overly handsome as hell. So we're doing like Masters Racer crafting and stuff. Sounds like this is not gonna work, bro. Sounds like I'm gonna just be sexy. I'm gonna just be super sexy and just You guys continue doing whatever the fuck you guys are doing. So Sam's out here like stunting on everybody else. Yes, he's like our healthiest student. He's also like, yes.
Hey, all right, there you are. Got an interview lined up for you?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, right this way. You're on with Shaq.
That was the drip.
Thanks, man.
Drop. Drippity drop. Drip. Drop. Drippity drop. Yes, he's saying he's dripping on these niggas. What is he saying? Because we're not getting drafted, he's not getting drafted, so we better just like suck it up. Start eating fat, like eating bad food. He's like, no. He's actually basically scheming on us. Because what are we doing now? We're gonna go to tournaments. Try to make a name for ourselves. He knows us. He's gonna do the same. He just doesn't hear about them as easy. You don't want him to hear about them to this point. Sorry, why you don't want him to hear about them? Why? Because he'll come in stunned. Why? He's teammates. All he needs is teammates. And he's gonna win.
The whole court just by showing up and doing my thing. That's why the fans like to call me a control freak. You know, because I play like Giannis, but have more control over the game. I mean, at least that's how I interpret it.
And thanks for joining us this evening, folks.
Why? Because that's what Westbrook does. Westbrook do. This is how Westbrook dresses. Yeah, pretty much. See, I'm wearing a shirt. Okay, well. He wears the chains.
Thanks, man.
He's like, okay, Westbrook is Samuel or something. No undershirt? To this point, they don't need an undershirt. Sounds like we're pimping or something. He's like, possibility of draft day. Don't worry, they won't use crack one day. He's like, no, apparently it's like, it's all the way around. You get black, you get possibility of draft day. He's like, no, they won't have the school shooter badge. And he's like, I'm trying my best to make you guys sound good. I was like, no, realistically, I am taking over. Give me something. Because the price you try to get is the worst. But my career teaches you how to like actually get your badges. Like, well, Sam's also saying my career is not really technically for anybody until they're actually trying to get a career in this. Why? Because the youngest you can start at is like 19, 20.
Poetry in motion, eh?
Sounds like I've been doing this for a couple of years. Technically, I've been playing this game since I was like 14, so I'm like a super head advantage. No, at that age group, you don't completely understand it. And he's like, yeah, pretty much. I didn't understand most of it. The older I get, I understand more and more of it. The culture is about having the money. Having the money?
Just like that.
Yeah, pretty much about having the money, having the stunts.
Poetry in motion, AI.
Sounds like, damn. It's all about having money and having the stunts on people. What Sam's turning into? Stunt on them.
Doesn't get any better than that.
What is he?
Great game, AI.
No. He's athletics in the point of I can do whatever the fuck I want to a certain degree. And like get away with anything I want. To a certain degree. So he gets away with way too much.
Alright, AI, let's get
The
everything.
concept of getting away with it, yes, he gets away with whatever he He gets away with everything. But he's not getting drafted, so I just wear the suit to be fat or something. This looks really good on him, actually.